What's up YouTube? Just before we get to the battles, I just want to introduce Elgato's Stream Deck because I've been using this for quite a while now and it's super handy on my streams and outside of my streams too. Basically what it is, it's a big old hub and macro board for all your needs right now. I use this, as I said, for streaming a lot, so you can assign buttons for certain functions. So you can have a cool little background on there, you can assign different buttons for streaming or just any sort of macro you can think of, right? So say for example, I wanted to boot up the software right here. I've linked my OBS, which is my streaming software. So I can press that OBS button and then the program will pop up. Now I've also got functionality to start and stop the stream at will. I've got a mute mic function. I can tweet out a tweet just by a press of a button, and I can do a whole bunch of other stuff like be right back screens, you know, stream end, stream start, on and off for my Elgato lighting here in my room, so I can turn it on and off, control the brightness, whole bunch of really cool stuff like that too. Now I've also got a couple of other things. We've got a screenshot functionality, counters, backgrounds, so many cool options that you can use whether you're streaming or you're just using it for a hub of big old macros on your PC or laptop at home. I found this very handy opening multiple windows at once and doing certain functionalities that sped up the process of work and just made life really easy. So if this does interest you, you can check it out. The link is in the description of the video there. I'll also pin it in the comment section of the video too. Alright people, let's get into the Pokemon battles. What's up YouTube? For today's video, we've been full hacked Pokemon camp team. Now, I was checking out some people's Pokemon camps, right? And I came across this naughty camp. Look at this, Shiny Marshadow, Shiny Volcanion, Zamazenta, Zacian, Victini, and Moltres. If you want to see the full video of this entire camp clip, please let me know in the comment section of the video. I might put it up later on, right? If you do want to follow me on Twitch, make sure to do this right. Do all my battles, all my Pokemon sweeps, and all forms of entertainment. We got 3 battles tonight, just to spoil you people. The first battle here we have is against Zacian, and this was a very interesting battle. Now, the first Pokemon we got here is Booty Pincher, which is the Pinchurchin, and I've got my Marshadow. Now, obviously, I wasn't using naughty hack shinies, right? However, I was going to use the exact Pokemon that the naughty Pokemon camp hacker had. So we got this Marshadow and I'm running a special Marshadow. Let me roll you with this set, right? We got on this Max Speed, Max Special Attack, Echoed Voice, Grass Knot, Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, holding Metronome. Now what I want to do is I want to spam Echoed Voice over and over to get that power boost, right? When I was facing Pinchurchin, I thought, well, it's going to hit me fairly hard if it hits me with an electric type move, right? So I better just go for Shadow Ball. Now, we got the Pinchurchin going for a curse there, dropping its speed and boosting its attack and defense. Now, it's going to be hitting me very hard if it indeed has Zing Zap, which I'm thinking it does. By firing off another Shadow Ball against the Pinchurchin, almost takes Booty Pincher out, and now it's going to go for a Zing Zap on my Marshadow, and it almost takes me out as well. We're going to go for a Disrespect Echoed Voice here and get the first stage of Echoed Voice going, and Booty Pincher is going to be going down. Imagine if that pinched your booty. Now, in this video, how many times am I going to say booty? It's up to you to count. The next Pokemon to come in here is Dizzy Booty, I think it was. So go for that Grass Knot there. Does some pretty good damage. Now, I was starting to think, why is this called Dizzy Booty for? Like, I was trying to figure it out myself, right? Anyway, we got the Zen Headbutt here. Marshadow is going to be going down, but it did a pretty good job there to start off the battle. Now, the next Pokemon I'm going to swap in here is Volcanion, and no, it's not shiny, all right? It's not shiny yellow. We've got Water Gun, Fire Spin, Snore, Volcanion, only on PIMPNITE channel here, and we've got Rest and Throat Spray. Now I know why it's called Dizzy Booty, right? Because it spins around when it does the drill run. I get it. So taking out with an absolute unit of a Water Gun, and that is going to be going down. That was a beautiful KO there. Like, Water Gun, Volcanion, +1 as special attack is my dream, people. So the next Pokemon to come out here is mostly Booty, but it actually is mostly Booty when you look at it, right? So here comes the Volbeak, and Volcanion is not going to be living that attack at all. I've got to take this Pokemon. That is a very big threat here. So bye-bye Water Gun, Volcanion. Maybe we'll get another go the next battle. So into Zamazenta now. Now, I've used this Zamazenta a couple of times here. This is my special Zamazenta. So firstly, we get the +1 in defense. I've got max health and max special attack here. We've got Modest Nature, Moonblast, Steel Beam, Focus Miss, just to sort of get some really nice damage on them steel types, right? So we got the Moonblast on the Mostly Booty, and Mostly Booty is going to be mostly going down. Now, we've taken 3 booties out so far, but we've got another one, and guess what, people? It's a scum tank called Smell My Booty. That don't smell too good. So I got to swap this out, right? It's not smelling too good. Like Zamazenta just yeets out of the battle, right? Now Moltres is going to be coming in here, and it's going to get hit by a Sludge Bomb, and I actually get poisoned by a Sludge Bomb, which is a bit of a bummer. Now on this set, right, is a physical Moltres, right? Only on PIMPNITE channel. So we're going to be running Max Attack and Max Speed, Adamant Nature, Sky Attack, Lash Out, Steel Wing, and U-Turn. Now the item I've got on this is Power Herb, because we want to be able to activate Sky Attack right away. And do some pretty good damage, right? So Skuntank is going to outspeed me, interesting enough there, and Berserker is going to kick in, which is going to change this entire matchup. So go for the Sky Attack here. I tried to do that as sarcastically as possible. Go for the Sky Attack here on the Skuntank. It's going to do pretty thick damage to Skuntank, but you know, Skuntank is a pretty bulky Pokemon as well, and it's got pretty nice you know, health attack. So go for that, praying for a critical hit against this thing, and Smell My Booty is going to be living, unfortunately, and it's going to be able to take me out there with another Sludge Bomb. Now, I could swap out my Moltres here, but I didn't see, you know, a lot of points actually doing that, right? So Smell My Booty, the Skuntank is going to take my Moltres out, and that is Moltres down. However, I still got my Zamazenta to swap in here, right? And I know that I can take that out with a Choice Specs Moonblast any day of the week, right? So going back into Zamazenta. Now, out of Zacian and Zamazenta, right, which shiny do you like the best? Let me know in the comment section. I have to say Zacian's looks like, you know, that light blue looks a lot better, right? So Smell My Booty ain't going to be smelling much anymore, and we got 2 more Pokemon left on my opponent's team here. Now out comes a Booty Head, which is Sizewell. Like, I guess you could say it does have a booty on its head, right? Now we're going to go for a Moonblast here. It's sort of like Magmar when you think about it, because they've both got booties on the head. Now it's going to be a special Booty Head there, hitting me with a critical hit Skull, which really hurt there. Now here we go, we got a Dynamax Booty right here, and this one is definitely not going to go down to Moonblast, right? I was maybe hoping I could get a Moonblast special attack drop against this, because it will be hitting fairly hard while it's in the rain, right? That's one big booty, if you know what I mean, right? In fact, you know what? If your booty is blue, you might have a bit of a cold bottom there. So we're going to go for the Moonblast there on Booty Head number 2 there, and we got Max Guys here. This is absolutely going to take me out here, and that is my Zamazenta down. Now, out of this team, right, I had a couple of options for Dynamax, but I was a little bit limited having Zamazenta and Zacian on my team there, right? So that is 4 of my Pokemon down, and I've got 2 Pokemon left, right? We're going to go into Victini now, and this Victini set, I picked the absolute worst physical moves that it learned. So we got Brick Break, Flame Charge, and Quick Attack, right? And Focus Energy. And the item is Scope Lens. We got Max Speed and Max Attack, and I gave this one a Jolly Mint. So we're going to go into Dynamax Victini here. Now, I thought it might be a little bit risky to go for a Max Knuckle here. If I go for Max Knuckle on the booty, right, it'll bounce off and stuff. However, if I don't take it off, it'll actually get rid of me with its water type move. So I thought, let's go for a Max Guard, right? Stall that 1 turn of Dynamax. Then I'll go for a Max Flare, right? Put the sun up and power down that water type move, right? And then I can finish off with Max Knuckle while it's not in Dynamax. That was my plan anyway, right? I was thinking about this for a little bit, and I've also got Max Strike, which you can slide down. I don't think speed was much of a problem here, and I was thinking from this range, right? I don't think Max Knuckle will take it out, so I didn't want to risk that, right? So go for that Max Flare on the sides with Toad there. That booty's got to get a little bit heated up, if you know what I'm saying there, and we're going to have some sun on the field instead of rain. Now, obviously, it didn't do a lot of damage. I know that. I was just stalling the last turn of the Booty Head 2's Dynamax. Now, I believe Booty Head 1 is a Magma. I'm pretty sure it is, right? I'm pretty sure it is. So anyway, the rain is going to go up again from Sizewell's last turn in Dynamax, and that booty is going to get a little bit smaller. It's not going to be as thick, alright? Sometimes booties comes in all shapes and sizes, alright? That better not be the top comment. So now, the next Pokemon here after the Sizewell was going to give me a little bit of worry here. So go for that Max Knuckle, giving myself a +1 in attack, right? Now, I did have the type advantage against the last Pokemon, but remember, it is raining, raining. I did think about this, and I was like, I hope it's not raining when the last Pokemon comes out. And the last Pokemon is Bang My Booty. Oh my goodness, this still has to be my favorite name for a Pokemon this generation. So I'm out of my Dynamax here. I can go for a Flame Charge, right? And it's not going to do a lot, even at +1, right? You know, it's got a little, it's quite thick, and it's raining at the same time, right? So I'm going to be going for a Flame Charge here. It does pretty good damage, but it's going to be about, I'd say about a 3-hit KO, right? So getting a speed boost, which is not going to really matter too much. And actually, I just thought of something. This Victini could be on this team too. This could be like wings on my booty. Like, look at those wings, right? Just stare at it. So getting some of my health back there from the grassy terrain. And this, this Rillaboom's got the grassy terrain and it's got leftovers at the same time. So my attack is going to be about a 4-hit KO. So going for quick attack there in case it was going to go for a scummy grassy surge there. And we got another highest horsepower and Victini is going to be going down. I don't mean grassy surge, I mean grassy glide. I'm getting my grasses mixed up, people. Now, the next Pokemon, and my last Pokemon to swap in here, is going to hopefully be able to take this one out right. Now, Bang My Boot is going to get a couple of leftovers recovery there, and the recovery from the grassy terrain. So last, of course, is Zachary himself, and it's all up to you, Zachary Zacian. You've got to get the dub here. Now, this set is pure memes. I've run it before, and I'm hoping for the best, right? We've got Tail Slap, Bite, Metal Claw, and Sword Dance only on PIMPNITE's channel. Jolly nature there. So going for the Tail Slap with the King's Rock as the item, hoping for a flinch. Only lands 2 times, but I flinched that booty. That was pretty good there. A very, very good start up to this matchup, right? So the rain has gone there. It's not really going to change the battle too much, right? So Bang My Booty's going to get a couple of rounds of healing back. Real talk, it almost got like one of my attacks back there. So Tail Slap's not going to hit like really, really hard, but I didn't think I'd have time to go for Sword Dance in case the Tail Slap did miss, right? So getting another 2 hits there, unfortunately, and now comes the drum beating. Bang My Booty is going to bang me with a drum and a couple of vines there. It does about half my health, right? The only saver grace there is I am going to get a little bit of healing back from the grassy surge. However, after the speed drop, Bang My Booty may be able to outspeed me here, and it may be able to take me out. It's going to be very, very close what happens, and how many hits with Tail Slap am I going to do? So here comes another couple of rounds of drums and vines there. I live on 69 health there, which is absolutely wonderful. Going for the Tail Slap. It doesn't miss. There's the first one. I'm banging that booty. There's the second bang. And here's the third bang. That, my friends, is the first battle. I hope you enjoyed that. This perfectly awesome PG content on YouTube. Let's get on to the second battle. Thank you for the battles and a wonderful booty team there. Maybe we'll have a booty team number 3 in the future. I'm not sure. Okay, the second battle here. This one was against Foxfight. And once again, we got some very fire content here. Now, Marshadow was my lead a lot in these games, right? It did pretty well. So in this battle, I was like, it's not the greatest matchup against Scyther. I mean, Scyther could probably take me out with the air slash with no special attack EVs here, right? So go for that Echo Voice. I want to get some boosts up here. Now, I did change up Marshadow's item in this battle, right? I wanted it just to use Echo Voice. So instead of having a Metrobe, I gave it choice of specs instead there. So Scyther's going to be swapping out there with the U-turn, and in comes, what was this? Lapras, I'm not sure. Is this a theme team? Maybe there's a theme team. Once again, if you do see any theme teams on my opponent's side of the field, please let me know in the comment section, or just let other people know, right? So we got the Lycanroc coming in here about midnight, and it's going to go for the Toxic on my Marshadow. So it's a bulky Lycanroc. So I'm like, man, I wish I could have gone for an Aura Sphere here, but I can't, right? I mean, even Grass Knot would have pelted it pretty right. So we're going to go for the Echoed Voice again there. It's starting to stack up there, but it's pretty thick, and it's also not very effective. So here comes the Foul Play from the Lycanroc. If I was running a physical set, that would have done a lot more, right? But I'm not. I'm running a fully special one. Now, I figured that I could probably nearly take this out. If I could take it out with a crit, it would. But unfortunately, their Lycanroc is going to live, and it's going to take me out with a Foul Play here and the rest of the toxic damage from earlier on, right? So bye-bye, Marshadow. You did a pretty good job there. Unfortunately, I wasn't running Metronome. I was running, obviously, a choice item there. If I didn't have, that item, I would have been able to get around it. So we're going to go to Volcano here. The time is right for a water gun, if you know what I'm saying, right? But Lycanroc, right, is going to pop a rest. And I was like, I might go for a rest myself there, but not just yet, right? I got to do it at the right opportunity, right? So we got the Lycanroc waking up there to the Chesto Berry. Let's pop that water gun. Let's see what it does. It does pretty good damage. Water gun, right? Water Gun is a 2-hit KO against Lycanroc. You probably won't ever hear that in a Wi-Fi battle, like in your entire life, but on your PIMPNITE channel, people. So I'm going to get poisoned there by the Toxic, which is fine. Going for another Water Gun there. I did the calcs, and it was enough to take it out, right? So bye-bye Lycanroc there. That was that's a KO. That's a kill confirmed there. So bye-bye Lycanroc. I'm going to take a little bit of Toxic damage, which is fine, right? Because that means I can actually go for a rest, and then I can go for a snore, right? And when I snore in my sleep, right, I can get that throat spray to activate and make Fire Spin and Water Gun even more powerful than they already are. So I'm going to go for a rest there. It's going to be all the way back to full health there. Scyther's got a bit of an interesting set here. It was like a Skull Bash set, which is really cool. I'm assuming they're probably running Everlight on this too, right? So Skull Bash hits me reasonably hard there. It's about a 2 to 3 hit KO after that, depending on a critical hit, of course. The only thing about Skull Bash, it does take 69 years to fire it off, right? So go for that snore there. It does very minimal damage. However, I'm going to get a +1 in special attack. So Fire Spin is definitely going to be the go-to move here, right? But I was like, okay, I might as well just go for another snore here on the Scyther. When I wake up, I can go for an easy Fire Spin, right? The only thing about Fire Spin, it can miss, right? So sometimes Water Gun is it's a more viable option. So I can go for a Fire Spin after this. Scyther's going to tuck its head again. I haven't actually revealed a Fire-type move, so maybe they thought I was only going to be running Water Gun, but this is PIMPNITE, people, and the Scyther is going to be going down. So that's another confirmed KO there. So 2 Pokemon down, like Lycanroc and Scyther. So things are going pretty swimmingly at the moment. Next Pokemon to come in is the Xurkitree. Now, things were definitely not going swimmingly when this came on the field. Firstly, right, it went for an Eerie Impulse, right? And the thing about Eerie Impulse, it drops your attack, special attack harshly, so Water Gun, right? Look how little it does, right? It does nothing, right? This thing is bulky. I mean, at least I broke the air balloon, right? There's always something, right? So, anyway, we got a that was Zap Cannon, Xurkitree on your PIMPNITE channel, and Volcanion is going to be going down there. That took Volcanion's entire family tree, and the one after that with it out. Next Pokemon to send in is the Moltres. Now, Moltres could hit this... I don't know, I've got Lash Out and U-Turn. I was like, let's just go Lash Out. I need to get some sort of damage against this thing. What are the chances they'll land another, Zap Cannon, right? Now, instead of having Zap Cannon, it's got Thunder. It's got Zap Cannon and Thunder. Like, this Xurkitree wasn't playing games, people. It wasn't playing any games at all. Moltres is going to fade there, and Moltres, man, that would have taken its... Yeah, that entire family tree was wiped as well. Now, I've got 3 more Pokemon left, right? Things are looking dire, right? This thing's got a lot of special attack boost, right? My only option is maybe Victini. I have to go for a Desperation Dynamax here. I've got, no choice in the matter. Now, I thought, okay, Flame Charge won't take it out. Quick Attack certainly ain't going to take it out, neither is Brick Break. So I've got to go for Dynamax, and I've got to go for a Max Flare, right? That'll set my Victini up on the next couple of Pokemon. I may be able to get, a Max Knuckle or 2 against the next coming Pokemon, and then I can spam Quick Attack as fast as I can, right? So go for that Max Flare there. I think it came out of my PP, and the Xurkitree is going to be going down. Now, that's 3 Pokemon down, right? But there's still 3 to go, and my opponent also hasn't Dynamax either. Now, the item I've got on Victini as well is Scope Lens, so that's probably contributed to that critical hit I just got there. Did it matter against Xurkitree? I don't know. If it was a bulky Xurkitree, maybe, right? Now, the next Pokemon here is the Golurk, and I was like, oh no. Golurk, this is bad news. Now we've got another Dynamax Pokemon. Now, Dynamax Golurk, especially when it's shiny, looks really, really cool, right? I wish right here, like, what do you think about this, right? Golurk, like, blasted off the ground a little bit, like it hovered in the air, like, under its feet, like it'd be rockets. That would have been such a good little effect for them to do. Anyway, we got that beautiful shiny Golurk there. Is that wearing a dress? Anyway, so go for the Max Flare there on the Golurk. I knew that it wouldn't take it out. It does fairly good damage, though. It's probably about a 3-hit KO, right? With the sun up. So here comes the Max Phantasm. This is going to be nasty. It does a lot of damage speed. The next one will definitely take me out here. So I can go for one final Max Flare here against the Golurk, and then maybe I can bring in, Zachary Zacian to finish it off with a bite or something like that, right? So we got the Golurk, go for another Max Phantasm here. Victini is done, but it did a very good job there. It got rid of that Xurkitree, which could have swept my whole team with Thunder Shock, and the Golurk really, really weakened, right? And Golurk isn't the fastest Pokemon out there, right? So I've got a couple of speedy Pokemon to finish off. Now, instead of going into Zachary himself, I went into Zamazenta, right? I was like, I'm just going to send Golurk to the moon with Moonblast, and that should be pretty good, right? So getting that Dauntless Shield there, +1 in defense, and Golurk is also going to be going down there too. So there's 2 more Pokemon left to deal with, and I've also got Zamazenta and Zacian left. So things are pretty good right now. Now, the next Pokemon to come out here is the Goodra. So like, okay, this is good. I can go for a Moonblast and it'll be super effective, but I smelled bait, right? I smelt that bait. I was like, I hope this isn't weakness policy. It does very good damage, but good to be thick. Good to be very, very thick there. Getting a special attack was actually really nice because Sludge Bomb is a special attacking move, right? But it crits me instead. I'm like, okay, that was kind of lucky there. So obviously, another Moonblast will definitely take out Goodra. There's, nothing Goodra can do. It's going to get outsped. However, the last Pokemon I was a little bit concerned about, right? And this Pokemon could hit very, very hard. So bye-bye Goodra there. And the next Pokemon to come out is Magearna. Thank goodness, people, it's not a shiny Magearna, and it's not like Dynamax when it got sent out there, because I may have laughed like a little kid. Now, the next Pokemon to come in here is Zacian. Right? I was like, what is this thing going to do? I'm going to get that +1 attack, and you know what? I may go for a Metal Claw, attack rise. I may even go for a Sword Dance. So here comes a Fluid Cannon there. I was like, man, this is going to drop pretty hard, right? Zacian doesn't take that so well, so I can't set up a Sword Dance here. I could swap out, but I was like, nah, let's go for a Metal Claw. Let's get some sort of damage on this thing. It wasn't great, right? And here comes a Flash Cannon as well, and Zacian is going to be going down. I guess I've got my Zamazenta as the last Pokemon. I'm thinking, is the time ripe to pop the Steel Beam or not? Will Steel Beam Choice Specs be enough to take out Magearna? I was a little bit worried whether it was, because with Steel Beam, right, you expend a lot of your health, right? It's crazy, right? You basically have to get a KO or a lot of damage to make it worth it. Plus, I'm on my last Pokemon. So I had to go for it. I'm risking it for the biscuit here. And Magearna takes it like an absolute champ. Now, I'm going to take it really badly with a recall. And now Magearna's going to go for a shift gear, right? It's going to grind those gears and get a +2 in speed and attack. So maybe it's got a physical type move here as well. I thought it might be able to outspeed me, but Zamazenta manages still to outspeed it and get a Steel Beam off. And Magearna is going to go down to that one, which is great. And it turns out the battle was a draw here. So I faded the Magearna first, right? And then I went down to recall. So the game sort of read it as I got the win, right? But in the end, it was a draw. Actually, I lost there. Wait, I lost. My health went down first. Roast me, please. So it ended up as a loss to me there. But I guess it was a draw in a sense there. I forgot that Steel Beam, your health goes down first. Just roast me. I don't give a shit. Okay, next Pokemon battle. This one was against Skylar. And we got a very interesting team here as well. I think it might be a team as well. Just a little hint there. Now, the first Pokemon here we got is the Mimikyu here, and I've got Marshadow. So, this isn't the baddest matchup in the world. Let's go for the Shadow Ball, right? Now, with Shiny Marshadow, right, when it attacks, that's the only way you can see that it's shiny, right? It's actually purple. Now, we'll say this again, people. I am going to put a full version of the Pokemon camp up if you'd like me to. Later on, I can do that. If you'd like to see that, please leave a comment below there if you just want to see the interaction, the full interaction with all the naughty, shiny, hacked Pokemon can. So Mimikyu is going to actually go for a Willow Miss there, and Willow Miss actually doesn't miss. It lands, but I'm running a special set, so I can easily attack this again right here. Now, remember I did drop its special defense, right? So, okay, this is going to be a landslide. Let's just go for the Shadow Ball here, take the Mimikyu out. Mimikyu lived after a -1 in special defense. Like, what? This thing is thick. Then it went for a Play Rough there. Play Rough wasn't quite enough to take me out there, but the burn after this turn, didn't mean to rhyme that one, is going to take me out there, right? So I can go for any attacking move. I wasn't sure if it had Shadow Sneak as well, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to stay in. Let's go for Shadow Ball there and take the Mimikyu out, right? So Mimikyu goes down to the Shadow Ball. That was a very, very bulky Mimikyu to live that, right? Now, right here, I'm going to be living on 2 health because Bird does the 10 damage there. And the next Pokemon to come out here is... Oh, I forgot this Pokemon. It's a Steenie. Okay, I nearly said a Steamer. So it's going to go for the Endui. I was like, what is going on this time? I went for the Aura Sphere, right? Aura Sphere is kind of nice because you can't miss, right? And it does pretty good damage, right? And my Marshadow is going to go down. So it's like, okay, Endure. Maybe it had like... I don't know, maybe it was like a weakness policy set, or it was like a berry or something like that. I'm a little bit confused what it's going to be. So going to Volcanion, the berry's going to get popped and like, I know what it is. It's Custap Berry, right? That's going to grant it priority, go for the Endeavor, and my Water Gun Volcanion is only going to be on 28 health. I'm so lucky right there that Fire Spin didn't miss, because if my Volcanion actually lost to Steenie, I might have quit Pokemon battling forever. Next Pokemon there is the Weavile. It's going to spank me with knockoff, and obviously my Volcanion is going to go down to that one, and my Throat Spray is going to be revealed, right? It's all good though, it's all good. My Volcanion did some work in the early on battles. So we're going to go into Zamazenta now. I can go for any move here, Moonblast, Focus Miss. I mean, I'm not going to go for Focus Miss, right? This is go for Moonblast, but any move's pretty much going to destroy Weavile. Now, Weavile swapping out, and we're going to go into Xerneas. It's like, oh, what is this set going to be, right? So, as I said before, I went for the Moonblast. It was pretty much my go-to move with this Pokemon, right? Now, the thing about Moonblast, it does have that chance to drop special attack, and I get on Xerneas. So, okay, that's very good. If it is a special set, though, it could be a physical set. You know, never ever know, right? So, going for another Moonblast there. It's a 3-hit KO. I get another special attack drop, and the Xerneas is going to be a Misty Explosion set. Man, oh man, oh man. I was so lucky, right, that I got those drops. So Zamazenta is going to live, and there was only one reason for that. Misty Explosion Xerneas only on PIMPNITE's channel. Now, the next Pokemon here is the Pheromosa. Now, Pheromosa, right, this thing is going to be dangerous in Dynamax, depending on what Beast Boost is going to boost right now. I'm thinking here, well, Moonblast should be able to take this out, right? Possibly, like, even in Dynamax, right? Pheromosa isn't the most bulkiest Pokemon out. Man, look at those legs, though. It's not the bulkiest Pokemon out there, right? Now, this thing could possibly have, you know, Max Knuckle. I'm not sure if it's going to be physical or special, right? So here comes the Max Knuckle there. Man, that fist is a lot bigger than Pheromosa's. That's only got, like, tiny little hands. And I managed to live on 7 health, which is very, very good, just due to my +1 defense and Zamazenta's overall bulk, right? Pheromosa lives on a smidgen of health there, and I get another special attack drop. What the heck? That's like 3 in a row. That's crazy. Hacker exposed. So we got another Max Knuckle there, and Zamazenta is going to be going down. But man, it got a very, very close. And now the thing is, right, the thing is there, Victini is going to be the perfect Pokemon to swap in, because it's going to be right for the plucking to go for a quick attack, right? It's only got a little bit of health, right? And I'm thinking, well, I don't think my opponent will ever expect quick attack on Victini, but you never know. So go for the quick attack there, and the Pheromosa is going to be going down. Man, I'm so lucky I had quick attack there. I would have got absolutely annihilated by that. What was the, Skylar, if you are watching this video, what was the set on that Pheromosa? I'm trying to think of like a week. Was it Karate Chop? Anyway, so go for the quick attack on the Weavile there, and we got knockoff here. I thought that it actually would outspeed me and take me out with one knockoff. That's why I went for quick attack 4. But interestingly enough, I lived the knockoff, and I was able to get 2 quick attacks up. That's why I didn't go for a flame charge there, right? I thought I was definitely going down to 1 knockoff. I think I might have got minimum damage there. They got minimum damage on their knockoff damage, right? Now, the next Pokemon here is the Moltres. I can go for a U-turn here. Then the Weavile pops out a curse. I'm like, what? Bulky Weavile? So it's going to get a +1 in defense and attack, and it's going to get a drop in speed. But now I'm thinking, maybe it's got White Herb to get rid of that drop. I'm like, yeah, I thought it might have White Herb with Curse. So go for the U-turn. Can Weavile actually take this attack? And it doesn't. Poor Weavile. So it's just so, like, weak in defense, even after a +1 then. So Moltres is going to come back to yours truly, and we got one more Pokemon to send out, right? And that is exactly Zacian, right? Now, there was one Pokemon left remaining. I've got a +1 in attack, right? So this is going to be good, and I've got a nice, beautiful matchup here, which is going to be Curlier, right? And now Curlier is going to absolutely get dropped by Metal Claw. Wait for a second. Interpret Sword Curlier only on PIMPNITE Shadow. So it's going to get a +1 in attack there. I'm a little bit scared right now. I can go for a Metal Claw and easily take this thing out. Metal Claw does not miss, but then the Focus Sash comes out. It's like, I thought it might have a sash, right? So the Focus Sash is live, and the Trick Room is also live too. So I can go for any attacking move and take this out. Like Tail Slap, Disrespect KO, right? Here comes the Destiny Bomb from the Curlier. That was obviously their only play, and I went for the Tail Slap here. Tail Slap is going to spank that Curlier, and it's also going to take out my Zacian there. And that, my friends, is the third and final battle. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to see the full version of the live Naughty Hackers Pokemon Camp, let me know in the comment section of the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, morning, all those time zones in the world, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.